Hello, everyone. We're back. We're sorry it's been a couple of weeks. It's been life. Life has been happening. These things happen. But we are back tonight for a preview of our new Merry Heistmas adventure, which, bog willing, will be published right before Christmas. This is going to be a prequel of sorts to set up what's going to happen for Merry Heistmas this year. Some of our crew is traveling for the holidays, so we have Caleb and Kaylee here. They're going to play some new characters for this fun thingy. Plus, we like to switch it up sometimes. It's a good time. We like it. So, first up, if you're watching this later and you're watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the notifications. You can watch our whole Chaos Inc. and Angel City's backlog story on the YouTubes. It's all there in the playlists. This should be up here in a couple of days. If you are seeing this on Twitch, subscribe to us. Give us a follow. All of it helps. We really appreciate it. Kaylee, how are you tonight?
I'm doing okay. But I should tell you, I don't have a normal Star Trek quote, because this is not a normal night.
No.
So in honor of the holidays, turkey fact number 12. Turkeys are filled with enough L-tryptophan to knock you on your sorry Thanksgiving ass.
I love it.
From the wise poet Crow T. Robot, of course.
Oh,
tonight I am playing the character, the dramatis persona known as Gnarly. Gnarly is this 6'7", 225-pound gutter punk bitch who likes to smash things and beat people up. That's pretty much all you need to know about her. She has bright purple hair, shaved on the sides. Wears a lot of wears like a leather collar with like silver D rings on it, and a pair of jeans and a jean jacket.
very nice. I like it. It's punk with a little bit of metal.
Yep.
There we go. Next up is our good friend Caleb, who's playing Mix tonight.
Hi, everybody. I don't have a quote. I'm just here to enjoy the game with my friends. So yeah, I am playing Mix. Mix is also a gutter punk. Mix uses they, them pronouns. And as a complete opposite to Gnarly, Mix is small, skinny. They typically wear like cargo pants that are a little bit too big and saggy. They live in hoodies. They've got like a canvasy kind of jacket they wear if they're going out to do stuff. But surprisingly, they are very, very good at borrowing things from people without those people knowing that things have been borrowed.
Oh, that's always good. That's always good.
Yeah.
So, obviously, we start our adventure tonight 2 days before Thanksgiving in the year 2100. The wind is blowing off the south side of Lake Washington, and you're finishing up some late drinks at the bar around the corner from your small apartment on the southern half of the stack. It's a 2-story dive bar with these beat-up wood floors that might have beer and blood stains on them. Probably a little bit of both, maybe some vomit, who knows what else. The place smells heavily of liquor and like vape smoke and regular smoke and sweat. You're sitting at the bar. Your other very good friend, Stacy, who's your favorite bartender, right? She's just a short little firecracker with fire engine red hair and 2 cybernetic hands that she can use, that she's got bottle openers implanted in the palms.
Cool.
Right?
That's why she's our favorite.
And her pinky cyber is actually a mixer. Like it folds out and turns into a thing so she can just blend up drinks right there. Right on the spot.
The BlendJet 4.0, yeah.
Right? She walks over to you guys, taking a strong pull off of her vape and blowing a huge cloud in the air. The bar's maybe not remarkably, but noticeably crowded tonight. Lots of folks just prepping for the holidays with, liquid
Alcohol.
courage. As you do.
As
Yeah.
you do.
She walks up to you. She's like, all right, you two need one more?
One more drink? Yeah, please.
Yeah, I guess won't hurt.
All right, what do you want to finish up with?
Something green.
Like a White Russian?
So she starts with Gnarly's drink, making use of the pinky blender. She dips it the sanitizer ahead of time before sticking it into your drink, though. She pours like 4 different liquors in there, muddles in like mint, lime, some creme de cacao, like a bunch of stuff, and it's like hits it with a little bit of green food coloring, and then slams it in front of you.
Gnarly's like staring at it, fascinated, and she's seen this 100 times in this bar, but she just it's like deer in headlights, just like.
She's like, oh, by the way, she pulls out 3. So she puts the White Russian in front of Mix, and then she sets down 3 shot glasses. She goes, by the way, I got some Suntory from Japan, the real stuff, not the synth stuff, not that fake crap that the owner got, but I got real stuff. Take a shot with me?
Sure.
She reaches under the bar, pulls out a thing, pours the 3 shots, lifts one up. So what's the plan for the weekend?
I don't have any plans. I was just gonna lay low.
No. I was gonna watch that new vid that came out that's coming out. No, it came out last week about the boxer who also does like side jobs against the man.
She's like,
Prophet 2 going all in. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
She's like, well, if you're not, she's like, me and a couple of the other girls here, we're doing like a low key, like Friendsgiving, like about 9 that night, because we're not opening the bar, but we're going to be in here. So, shoot me a text.
Yeah, that'd like be amazing.
So she slams her shot down and like blows you a kiss and heads to the other side of the bar to serve some other folks.
Oh, she's a sweetie.
Mix? Was she flirting with you or me? I still haven't figured it out.
I don't know.
We really should figure that out someday.
I mean, after all these months, we should probably just ask her.
Yeah. Let's do that Thursday night.
Sure. I'll
We'll bring her tacos, and whoever's tacos she eats, that's the person she likes.
Why don't we just ask her with words from our mouths?
Okay, I have 2 questions. 1, no, I don't have 2 questions. Where else would our words come from?
I'm just saying, if we make tacos, what if someone else eats all the tacos first? Or what if she doesn't?
Well, that means they really like us.
Yeah, so that's why it's too complicated. So we just have to ask her with words and make it simple, nice and easy.
I mean, tacos are my love language, so I guess, Okay.
Okay, you
got it.
ask her if she likes tacos, and I'll be more direct.
Oh, good. See, that's why you're the brains.
Yeah, I got you.
So what are we doing tonight?
This? I didn't have any plans. No one asked me to do anything. I don't have any jobs.
I mean,
I'm tired.
You're tired? It's only 2.
Yeah, in the morning.
Yeah?
I'm tired.
Why? When did you get up?
8?
Right, and I've been up since 4.
Yeah, but I was up at 8 in the morning. You were up at 4 in the afternoon.
Why did you get up at 8 in the morning? Nothing good
I
ever
had
happens.
work to do.
Ugh, fuck that place. We don't need it.
I needed the souls. I've got to pay off some stuff. Gotta log some hours.
I told you we could just go find somebody and take their souls. It's easier.
Easier for you.
I'll share. You're my roommate. What's yours is mine.
It's always good to maintain connections. I'm keeping some doors open. You never know when we have to take advantage of them. I'd rather not burn that bridge until it's profitable.
Fine. You sound like such a corpo sleaze.
I'm sorry. That kind of stuff was ingrained from a young age. Doing the best I can.
All right.
Let's finish our drinks and let's head home.
Okay.
Okay.
And Gnarly just like chugs her drink.
You're not sure what it tastes like. It tastes like it doesn't taste bad, but you can't quite put a finger on like what you're tasting.
She lets out like a belch and just goes minty.
Mick started to take a drink and then just watched her chug all that. Huh. Okay. What's you said the bar was pretty crowded. What's the action looking like? Is it normal folks like us? Is it straight folks?
So it's about 35-40% like regulars like you folks. And then definitely some like kids slumming it down from the Bellevue district, right? Wanting to hang out in the dives. Probably a bunch of them home from college on the holidays, right?
Are any of them doing stupid things like arm wrestling?
Arm wrestling, no. So there's a group of kind of a mixed gender group on one side of the bar dancing on tables. Periodically, the other bartender, Chrissy, throws shit at them to get them off the table. Like wadded up paper and other stuff, and screams at them. And then in the upper part, because it's kind of an open like balcony that goes around the whole exterior for the second floor, bunch of people that are dancing, like nothing like they're doing stupid things insofar as like just being dumb kids.
But no one's like causing trouble or starting a fight or anything.
No.
I was more interested in seeing if anybody was gambling on doing anything.
Nah, not really. And as far as like that, the bouncer, her name's Michelle, and everybody rightly knows not to mess with her. With her cyber leg extensions and stuff like that, she stands 7'4", and shoulder to shoulder, like her shoulder width is probably close to 4 feet.
Holy moly. I'm so small compared to her. I feel like at some point she'd like pick Mix up and just put her on her shoulders.
Even Gnarly calls her mommy. Okay, she's that big.
After hours, she picks up Mix and just like carries her around because Mix is so small.
I figure that maybe Michelle just lets Mix climb her like a tree.
Yes.
Shout out to our castmate Michael in the
chat.
there in the chat.
Thank you, Michael, for dropping in. So you finish up your drinks and head out into the blustery, windy, like it's raining in that very Seattle way where it's like this just consistent drizzle. Right? You cut west out of the bar and down the alley on the backside of the complex that you live in, because literally this place is right around the corner. You get about 100 yards into the alley and you're walking south when you hear the faint sound of copters above you. And then as Mix looks up, he sees something fall out of the copter.
towards us or towards a building?
Towards the ground. Because the cubs are flying directly over you by about 150 yards, maybe overhead. You see kind of a couple of sparks as it looks like somebody's trying to activate like a jetpack or something. And it slows them briefly, but then you see them kind of impact the side of a wall and then fall on top of a dumpster that's closed. And then they land in the alley about 20 yards in front of you. But it's definitely a humanoid.
Run towards them to see what it is.
I'll let Gnarly run first, and then I'll jog slowly after.
So as you approach them, the figure appears to be between 5'9" and 5'11" inches tall. They look very lithe and agile, very thin build. They're wearing a jumpsuit that's kind of beat up right now, but in its normal form is really dark red, like a deep, deep red, bordering on a black. A hood is kind of pushed back kind of half sideways from the head, and it's got like a white piping around the side. They're wearing what looks like a mask, right? The mask is painted in ethereal white with these bright red cheeks painted onto it. They're wearing black combat boots and a huge black utility belt with a variety of pouches and stuff around their waist. Gnarly, as you approach, they appear to be unconscious.
Oh, okay. I do a quick check to make sure they're not dead.
So you pull the mask off and you see the face of a woman underneath. She kind of having a hard time putting pinning down an ethnicity. You're guessing either Middle Eastern or Latino. Kind of mixed features. As you feel for a pulse, you do feel a pulse. But it looks like they've, you can definitely see where it looks like when they hit the ground, one of their legs was broken, and because you can kind of see where the compound fracture is pushing against the outside of the pant leg.
Okay.
Are the helicopters still overhead, or have
No,
they moved on?
they moved on.
I start looting her.
Whoa!
I start
Whoa!
rifling through her pockets.
Whoa! This person needs help.
She's unconscious.
That's not consent.
Well, no, I'm getting prepaid for the medical training I'm going to spend on her.
That did not work last time. You tried that.
This one's unconscious, though.
Okay. All right. Well, we should call somebody.
I pull her utility belt off, see if she's got any weapons on her. Yeah.
Is there ID? Is there?
You don't see any identification. You do see on the backside of the utility belt, the utility belt looks like it's mostly already been stripped, actually.
Like empty? Like the pouches are empty?
Yep.
Or...
You can also see hanging from one wrist is a set of flexicuffs.
Well,
maybe whoever had them up in that copter was.
I like chopper.
Okay, we'll go with chopper. Whoever had him in the chopper was taking them somewhere, and they were trying to get away. I definitely don't want to loot someone who's trying to get away. That feels bad.
Well, I've already looted them, so you don't need to. Don't worry about it.
You could put it back.
No, hold this stuff so I can fix their leg.
Oh, I'll put it on the ground. I'll put it in a nice, neat pile on the ground. Maybe it was in the way of you helping them.
Check to make sure that the compound fracture hasn't burst through the skin. We don't have any arteries or anything pumping.
You don't. It doesn't look to have. No.
Okay.
I mean, when you get a closer look at her face, she looks a little like she looks like she's been in a fight recently. And as you're kind of pushing the leg down, you see bruises. I said, she's been in a fight recently.
Mick, somebody kicked the shit out of her.
Yeah, we should not be looting this person. We should be helping. I feel like
I am helping. You're the one standing there not doing anything other than guarding a pile of loot I asked you to carry.
what can I do to help? I don't know doctor stuff. That's your job.
Well, who do we call?
That street doc that helped you that one time. I forget his name. Hold on. Is it Frederick? Is it Freddy?
Oh, Fast Freddy. Yeah,
Yeah.
the guy that deals drugs on the side.
Yeah.
Well, prescription drugs, but still.
It's the same. Let me call him real quick.
Yeah, see if he's open. I mean, I could just carry her there. If you carry my new stuff.
Her stuff. Boop 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 boop.
So you ring up the thing. Here, voice. Mix, is that you?
Yeah, Fred.
What's up?
You sober? You clean? You straight?
Mostly?
Cool. Are you at home?
No, man, I'm doing house calls tonight. It's a busy night, man. Everybody's home for the holidays. They need assistance.
Yeah, we need assistance too. Are you anywhere near where we are? And I'll drop a pin.
He's like, I'm probably about 25 minutes away. I'm dropping off candy to rich kids.
Oh, well, can you come over our way, please? We've got someone who is super hurt and got the shit kicked out of him.
A patient?
Yeah.
Oh, word. Friend of yours?
They just dropped in.
Yeah, they just dropped in out of nowhere.
All right. I can meet you at your apartment in half an hour. I got my bag with me and my assistant.
Yeah. Well, I think they got a busted leg, but we can get them upstairs pretty easy.
Yeah, I got some kits. We're good. You need anything else? I just got a fresh supply, man. It just came in today.
No, I'm cool. Gnarly, you need anything? Freddy's on his way over.
No, we got to figure out how much that my new stuff can be pawned for before I can afford anything like that.
That's not yours. That's hers.
It's mine now. You touched it. What's yours is mine, remember?
That's not how that works. Okay, no, we're square right now, Freddy. Just get here if you can. Thanks.
All right, I'll see you in half an hour, buddy.
Yeah, peace. Boop, boop.
So while that was going on, Gnarly's just kind of taking some debris from the alley and stabilizing the leg.
Okay.
So when she picks the woman up, that doesn't flop all over the place and do more damage.
Okay.
Do you want a medical check or anything like that?
Yes,
first
please.
Aid? I has that skill. That is a 19 with a very good first roll.
Yeah. You managed to splint her leg, using some random freaking dirty towels that you kind of cut into some strips and a piece of pallet.
Yep.
So you think you can move her. She still appears to be unconscious, but she did just fall out of the sky.
Yeah. I mean, I can't do anything about a head injury or cervical problems, but probably more important that she not be found here. So I'll pick her up and I'll walk over to Mix and stare at them.
Yeah, let me get the stuff. I'll get the door.
Okay, so you're heading south in the alley. As you get close to the entrance, you actually see a couple of Metro security guys who, Metro security is just in the area. They turn the corner into the alley and they're like, "Hey, you!
What?
What are you doing?
We're helping our friend. They had too much to drink."
Give me a deceit."
I'm good at that, but I need a die. There's a die. Da, da, da. Woo! 15.
Now I need a dice. It's almost like we're playing a game.
That needs dice.
That we're ill prepared for.
All right. He's like, "Too much to drink, huh?"
Yeah, it's the holidays.
What's with the weird outfit?
They were in a play. They were in a play.
Kind of looks at you suspiciously for a minute. He's like, "Where you live?"
That one.
He kind of points to the back door that leads into the back side of the apartment building. He's like, "Prove it."
Whoop, whoop.
You hear
I
the
open the
doors
door with my
maglocks unhitch and the door kind of pops open. All right,
See?
get off the streets.
It's what I'm trying to do. You've been keeping us here.
Hey, don't give me lip, punk.
Don't give me a place to put my lip.
Hey, don't talk about his mom like that.
He kind of looks confused for a minute.
It's because if you give lip to Mix, they'll put it on your mom.
This is confusing. We're going
like
away. Good night.
In like a sexual manner.
Let's go.
So you walk in the backside and like carry her the 4 flights up to your apartment. Little like oversized studio that you've got a couple of beds, couch, little kitchenette that you pay way too much money for.
There's actually 2. The main room is laid out with 2 futons. They're both about 2 meters apart, and there's like an area of like yellow packing tape on the ground that like denotes like zones of influence or something that we're not supposed to trespass on. But other than that, the main room is completely empty. All their stuff is actually in like the bedroom.
Okay. So you get her into the apartment.
Set her on the table.
Okay.
Like brush all the breakfast dishes off of it.
Yeah, we'll kick some junk off of it. Old cups, plates.
That 20,000 piece Lego set that Mix has been working on, and it was like 99% done. Just kind of shove it onto the floor. Yes,
like
but look at how much
time you've broken it.
And you get a lot of joy out of putting it together, don't you?
Yeah, set her down here. Watch her head. I'll go. Let me go get a pillow.
Put my stuff down on my bed, would you?
I'll put her stuff on the floor. I'm not crossing that line to your bed.
Fine.
No rules.
So you're gonna sit down, and what are you doing in the interim? Anything else you're doing until Fast Freddy shows up?
Is she still out?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I get my stuff and put it away. And then I grab my bat just in case she wakes up and is violent.
I mean, Gnarly did like a preliminary check, but it was in a dark alley in the rain, so the noticeable thing was the leg, but everything else like and bruising. But beyond that, you haven't done any like deeper looks into her conditions. About 15 minutes later, you hear knocks at the door.
I checked the door cam.
It's Fast Freddy and his buddy Lewis.
Oh,
Lewis, he eats everything out of the fridge.
we don't have anything in the fridge. We haven't gone shopping this week. It's fine.
Because he was here last week.
What?
Remember for the poker game?
Oh,
That's why we
yeah,
haven't had any food for the past week.
That's right. He cleaned us out.
Well, I guess we're safe though. Let him in.
Yeah. I'll hit a button on my glow and unlock the door. Swings open.
So Freddy throws out his "What's up?" and he gives you like the half handshake hug. Yep. And he's like,
Bro hug.
yeah, he's got his medic bag on a backpack over him. And then you see Lewis, who's about 5'3", and probably 240 pounds, comes striding in behind Freddy. He's like, "Hey, fellas,
Hey,
Lewis.
you guys got any food? I'm starving. Freddy wouldn't let me stop."
No, you ate everything last week.
Dude, I wanted a double so bad though.
Why
You
don't
haven't
you
had time
get
to go
one?
shopping, man.
All right. So you see Fast Freddy walk in and he's like, "Oh, dude. All right." And he looks over at Lewis and he's like, "Smoke me." And then Lewis pulls a pack of smokes out of like a utility pouch on his little load carrier and hands it to Freddy, and Freddy lights a cigarette, pulls out his glow, and then like two couple pieces of equipment. So he attaches a lead to her upper torso, one to her head, one on her finger, wireless leads, pulls out his gloves, like, dude, that's a pretty bad concussion.
The leg
What
was
else?
worse.
Yeah, I can see, man. Hang on. I'm working on that next. The leg won't kill you. Your head will, though.
I have killed somebody with my head, yes. But I didn't do this. This isn't me. I found it this way.
Where'd you find it? What happened?
She fell out of the sky.
Yeah.
Freddy takes a long drag off of his cigarette. He's like, what?
Yeah.
No, for real. We were walking home and
Oh, were you over at the spot?
yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we were coming. Yeah,
Man,
we were
I
coming
love
back.
that place, man. How's Stacy?
Aces.
What about what's the tall one's name? Michelle. Yeah, dude, she's dope.
Yeah, last time you were there, she kicked you halfway across the room.
I know, right? And as he's doing that, he's like going over his glow and like hitting buttons. He starts pulling stuff, like opens up his backpack, and it's just packed to the gill with medical supplies and like top tier stuff. You're not really sure where Freddy gets this stuff because this is all like top tier mil spec corposec stuff. Like he's like, all right, cool. So he starts out with one hypo and kind of hits her with a needle, and then he's like, takes the thing. He's like, "Oh, dude, gnarly! That's a really good still. Like that's a sweet makeshift splint there you did. All right."
Yeah, the pallet was crushed when she landed on it, and then I found one of those towel rolls, you know, the ones in like bathrooms where you just pull on it and they keep going and 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 going. And I kind of tore that up.
He's like, by the way, next time, only other thing, and I'll give you one. He pulls out this little pouch. He's like, this is a neck stabilizer. Want to make sure you stabilize the neck, dude. I'll leave this one with you. That's a spare I got.
I'll put it in
That's
my
on
kit.
the house.
Thank you, man. I just don't normally carry like my kit when I go to the bar.
Yeah. No, I always carry my but yeah. That's a spare one for you. All right. And so, Freddy keeps like doing stuff for a little while. He like puts on a much like more like set splint. It's got 2 points on it, and he sticks her leg there. He has her stabilized on the thing. Puts a neck brace on her just temporarily. He's like, well, I mean, she got a pretty good clonker. You want me to wake her up?
Question for Alex. Can our glows, like, can we scan her for a chip?
You can try.
Yeah, I'll go check her arms, see if she's got a chip implanted.
No chip.
Okay.
He's like, you see Freddy look at the mask, and he kind of gets this look on his face like, weird.
Yeah, we don't know what it was. Maybe Mix thinks they were in a play.
No, I think this is St. Nicholas.
Wait, you mean the tubby bitch who brings all the presents? Way too early.
No, dude. So St. Nicholas, like, she does jobs all over the place. She did one last year in Tacoma. She robbed like 23 V guys and like killed all of them.
Whoa.
She like robs like corpo dudes and then gives the money away.
Gnarly gets up from where...
But she normally has like a partner, like an elf.
Gnarly gets up from where she's sitting and takes the pile of her new stuff and puts it over by the body. This is all her stuff.
Yeah. So maybe whoever was in those copters was like trying to take some revenge or trying to kidnap her or something.
Maybe. I wonder where her elf is, though. I keep hearing she runs around with this really cool elf.
Well, I mean, we could wake her up and ask.
I mean, is it safe to wake her up?
He goes,
Well,
stim shot's not going to mess her up too bad. She's just going to be like freaking out. She probably, last thing she remembers is probably falling out of a plane, right? Would you be freaking out?
Yeah, might not. I don't like that. Maybe we should just let her wake up normal.
well, I could hold her down so she doesn't freak out.
Like, I gave her, like, something to, like, make sure there was no swelling in the neck or the head. So, like, she's not going to die, but, like, she'll be all right. But, I mean, it may be a few hours before she wakes up if we don't stim her, dude.
Okay, yeah, let's wake her up. If she needs help or her partner needs help, maybe we can do something.
Dude, I told you the fridge is empty. There's no food.
You guys suck.
You ate all the food. You suck.
You see him reach into his bag and pull out a candy bar. I wanted a double-double, man.
Go get a fucking double-double then. Leave the candy for us.
Oh, wait. Is that place around the corner still open? The one, the carniceria? Is that place still open?
I'll answer that if you give me your candy bar.
You'll answer it if I buy you some carnitas.
Yes.
So is it open?
Yeah, I just said yes.
All right. I'll be right back. And he, like, Lewis goes tearing out of the apartment.
I look over at Mix. He had me at carnitas.
It's like the last thing he said.
Yeah. He didn't need to
All
say
right.
anything else.
Let's wake up Saint Nick.
So you...
I'll physically restrain her, like gently physically restrain her so she doesn't try to like sit up and hurt herself.
So you see Freddy hit her with the stim, and about 5 seconds later you see her eyes just blast open, and her eyes are super dilated, probably from the stim. And she's like, what the...
You're okay. You're okay.
From like a foot and a half above her, there's this giant woman's face like, hi.
You're okay. You're super okay. Don't worry.
I didn't
like,
catch you, but I picked you up. So you're going to be okay.
Like, I last seen her was fighting in that helicopter.
Yeah.
You fell out of the helicopter.
Yeah.
Probably less fell than pushed, but yeah. Cool. Did anyone else fall out with me?
No.
That means they have them. Where am I?
Our apartment?
Our apartment.
In stereo.
Are we on the south side of the district? Where are we?
I tell her where we are.
She's like, okay,
Yes.
they're not far. And then she tries to like put her foot down and like yelps out
Oh
in pain.
no!
Whoa,
Broke
whoa.
it. You broke that one.
She
That
goes,
one's-
I'm holding. Don't do that.
Crap.
Compound fracture and concussion and other things. This is your doctor.
He's like,
That's Freddy.
what's up?
That's Freddy.
He's like,
I'm
hang
next.
on.
That's not,
He's
that's
like, I'm gonna
Gnarly.
give you some for that pain in a little bit, but you just had a stim, so we don't want to hit it too hard because I don't want your heart to explode.
Yeah, he actually knows what he's talking about, despite tone and appearance. He's a cool dude. So yeah, I mean, if there's some shit going down, maybe we can help.
She goes, what do you do? Are you runners?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Run all the time.
Yeah, we're very fit.
She kind of looks at you sideways. She's like, if I fell out of the copter and they didn't, that means they still have my friends.
Who is they?
Yeah, they being
Sociots, the social media fuckers.
oh.
Oh.
They have an
That's not
office near here. They've been running some massive data mining operation. I got tipped off by a friend of mine at Double Barrel Media, and we were supposed to be gathering evidence, and that was when we got grabbed. But they're running a data mine in violation of Net Control Bureau standards. But since the IOG is apparently off in La La Land not doing anything, we wanted to expose them. And they grabbed us. and now they've got my friends.
I'm all for exposing. Thanks.
Not that kind of exposing. Mick.
One could lead to the other.
I think this is more of a we could help for some remuneration of some sort.
She's like, yeah, I can pay you. Obviously, I'm a little laid up.
You have yourself a couple of people who run all the time.
Yeah.
How much you want?
Hang on. And like Gnarly pulls Mix over to the side. How much do we want?
I mean, kind of tapped. Rent's due in like a week, so
That's last month's rent. Next month's rent is due in a week. So we get 2 months rent.
months rent, and it's the end of the year, so maybe we can 3 months rent. Is that
3 months rent.
and some
Yeah.
food? Okay, 3 months
Food.
rent. And
Oh
some
yeah,
food.
yeah, food.
Yeah.
So that's a number, isn't it?
Yeah, that's like $5,000.
8 million? Oh. Yeah, $5,000 sounds better.
Yeah.
I got too many commas in my numbers. That Oxford comma always trips me up.
Yeah. I mean, we really just need some operating capital to keep living. So, like, $5,000.
Yeah, $5,000.
She kind of squints at you. She goes, "That's it."
Well, each. Just recovering your friends, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Herbo Place,
Wait,
the Herbo Place Towers, just south of here. Are you familiar with them? The 3 towers right next to the 405.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're going to be in tower number 2.
Tower 2.
Tower 2.
Okay.
Do you need stuff?
Always need stuff, but I've got my bat.
This is like, I have a weapons cache up in the foothills near here. Do you want to go grab it first? What time is it?
It's
Like-
about 3 a.m.
Yeah.
All right.
I got gear and ammo for my stuff. I don't think we need too much. What kind of grunts are up there? Are these like just security dudes? Or are these like crazy armored thugs? What are we talking about?
They contract with Whisperstone.
Oh.
Those ass clowns. I hate those guys.
Yeah, we all do.
Oh.
All right.
How far away is your stash?
An hour?
Might be better if we move fast so they don't get time to get settled.
I mean, sure call.
I mean, plus they might be torturing and killing your friends right now. So going there might be smarter.
Yeah,
I'm hoping they're holding them for blackmail. But yeah, they might be.
Why would they
Okay.
blackmail you? Why would they blackmail you when they threw you out of a helicopter?
They didn't mean to throw me out of the helicopter. They pushed me when I was fighting them because I slipped my flex cuffs.
Okay, so here's my number. Give her my glow information. You stay here. We'll go, and if they call you or you need something or you hear something, we can just talk to each other.
Okay.
Freddie, do you have anywhere to be?
He's like, no, I already finished all my deliveries.
All right.
I
well,
could chill
hang out.
here. He's like,
Yeah.
Can I get a little scratch too? And she looks at Fred and she's like, I will take care of your bill. He's like, dope. And you see
All
him
right.
light another cigarette. He pulls out a water bottle.
Okay.
Okay.
All
All right. Let's go.
You guys good?
Yeah, we're good.
All right, like, have fun. Storm in the building.
Yeah.
Gnarly goes over to the bedroom and like walks inside, and in comparison to the main room, the bedroom is like really cleanly laid out. There's shelves along each of the two walls, like left and right, and like clothes hanging on racks straight ahead. And she goes to the right hand one, grabs a baseball bat, some like shitty like leather and jean jacket armor, including a one like a jean jacket vest that goes over the armor that has a picture of this boxer who's also oddly enough wearing a jean jacket and jeans. It says Prophet, Prophet, over the top, and then she grabs like her trauma kit and stuff like that.
Okay.
And Mix goes in and grabs some of their. They've got like a tool belt. They've got a tool belt and then there's like kind of a bandolier with some different electronics tools and lock picks and things like that. And then they also grab a couple guns and sling some holsters, and they also like transfer a temporary, like expiring in 24 hours lock code to Freddy. Okay. So he can lock down the apartment and come and go if they need to do something.
Okay.
And then we head out.
So from your apartment to the place is about, as the crow flies, so I don't know how you want to get there, about 3/4 of a mile. So it looks like they were close. You're guessing, now that you're looking at it, that they were probably on their final approach in.
Okay.
Right? And coming in low toward the towers right as this whole thing went down, and that's where she fell out. Again, it's, as the crow flies, like 3/4 of a mile from your apartment. So how
I think we just... Oh, no. The scooters. Get the little scooters.
I hate those things. They don't make them big enough for me.
No, I love them. Let's do it. We got money now.
Fine.
I scan the QR code with my glow and pay.
So
Gnarly actually grabs 2 of them, 1 for each foot, and it's kind of like just kind of tootling along behind Mix.
Okay. So how are you approaching it? So the 3 towers are in a large complex area. So the 3 towers form, there's 2 towers on the east side of the complex and 1 on the south side. On the west side of the complex is like some mixed use, like mall stuff. About, come on, measure. About 400 feet from the towers. So they're roughly spread in like a triangle with a large parking like area in between all of them. There's some not dense, but like light shrubbery and trees around the perimeter, make it look pretty.
Do we know if there's any kind of like maintenance tunnels that might connect underground from the mall into the towers?
Not that you're aware of. The mall area is closed right now because it's going to be about 3:30, 3:45 in the morning. Give me a perception check.
Perception. Hold on, I had to look that.
Gnarly is currently trying to park 2 of them at the same time and does not notice.
I got a nat 20.
So
I got a 2.
There is a 2 helicopters on the helipad on top of tower number 2. You also see 3 like roving security patrols that are kind of driving around the perimeter of the parking lot around the towers. Yeah, they're 3 17-story towers. You're currently at an electric vehicle dealership across like the main drag away from them.
And the vehicles that are driving around the building, they're like trucks, SUVs,
little small pickup trucks with the little yellow light flashers on top. And they say security.
like how long is the rotation, the route that they're taking? Like, are they 3 in a row? Is it like?
No, they're kind of in a big like so that they're all kind of at different points on the property.
Can I observe a time where there might be like where there's one kind of by itself for a second?
Yeah, as one of them comes around the east side of tower number 3 toward that side of the complex, which is toward the main drag, like it's out of view of the other 2.
Okay. So let's go gank the truck.
I got it. How fast are the trucks moving?
Oh, they're just doing like slow rolls around the perimeter, so
Okay. I'm going to get set up
5-10 miles an hour.
I'm going to get up in front of its path and like wait for it in like a blind spot, waiting for it to come up, and then walk out in front of it.
Okay.
And do the fake, oh my God, you hit me, you broke my leg.
Okay, so you kind of hang out by like one of the small trees and then step off the curb from where the tree is right into the path.
Yep.
The truck comes screeching to a halt. Caleb, where is Mix at while that's happening?
So Mix was also in the trees.
In the shrubberies?
And in the shrubberies. Yes.
Shrubbery.
They brought a shrubbery. Mix is going to wait there for a split second to see what happens. If the guards get out or if one gets out versus the other, their plan is to act based on what the guards do with the intent of like jumping into the truck and shooting somebody.
So they both jump out and you see these are kind of lower tier security folks. They're carrying nightsticks and are not. Oh yeah. And they're wearing like just plain like regular old like off the shelf like 2B level vests. Right? You see they both jump out and kind of run over toward Gnarly. You know, they look like they're in their mid-20s.
Oh, you broke my leg, you frack. God, I hate you so much.
I'm going to run out from the shrubbery behind them with my shotgun. And as soon as they get to Gnarly, I'm going to like run up right behind them, shotgun like back of the neck to one of them. Freeze, fuckers.
Okay. Give me an intimidation check.
Wait, I don't have intimidation. Shit.
Charisma.
I do have charisma. All right. Luck of the dice. 19.
When he hears you say freeze fuckers and feels the gun, he like puts his hands up. He's like, oh, whoa, 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 dude. Please don't shoot us.
Where's your radios?
Attached to the vest.
All right, don't touch them.
Both of them kind of like put their hands on the backs of their heads.
Yeah. Yeah, you
Gnarly
do
will
that.
get up. Gnarly will get up and pluck their radios off their uniforms.
You go over there in the shrubs and count to 1,000 and think about your mistakes in life.
They walk over to the shrubbery, like kneel next to the shrubs with their hands on their heads.
Yeah.
Then you hear like 1, 2, 3.
Caleb, what color hoodie are you wearing?
It is. It's dirty and it's a little bit grubby, but it is like an urban camouflage, but it's green and pink.
I'm sorry for this, but I'm gonna go with it. All right, cover them, Splotchy. I'm gonna take care of them. I
Yeah.
was trying to come up with a code name, and I was going cover whatever color that is. And so I'm basically going to choke them out if I can, or if I have to, I will punch them into unconsciousness.
So sorry, say that one more time.
I'm going to go over and render them unconscious, either by choking them out or punching them out, depending on their level of resistance.
I mean, for you, I think punching is probably the more efficient method.
Well, I'm trying to. I actually let me do this way. Okay, guys, I appreciate your counting, but you need to be unconscious, and I can do this two ways. I can deprive you of air until you pass out, or I can beat you until you pass out. What do you prefer?
What kind of messed up choice is that? I don't know.
One's going to hurt a lot more.
Which one hurts less?
Choking.
And you're not gonna shoot us, are you?
Not if you let me do this. No.
Yeah, don't fight back.
Yeah, we're not murderers or anything.
I mean, do whatever's gonna hurt less.
How long is the patrol time, by the way?
You got about 4 or 5 minutes before the other car gets there.
I'm basically gonna choke them out.
Okay. I mean,
Sleeper hold type.
Once you do that, I mean, it doesn't take long. They're out in 11 or 12 seconds.
Okay. I take their stuff.
Yeah.
And throw it in the truck.
Yeah, we grab their vests, whatever.
Nightstick, vest, radios. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. And we jump in the truck, and we keep going.
Okay. So you're following their route now, which is going to take you up on the east side, and then you have to, like, swing around. If you follow their route, it'll be about 6 or 7 minutes before you get close to Tower 2.
Okay. So is there like an onboard computer in the truck?
Yeah.
Can I check if like there was access code equipment in the truck itself, or if it was keyed off of the guard's chips?
It's in the truck itself to get them into the tower garage.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for.
Yep.
Okay, so I wanna wait till we get a little bit closer. I wanna stop driving for a split second and like jam a knife in one of the tires. And then radio in, hey, I think we picked up a flat. Can we come in?
Give me a deceit check.
17.
Yeah, go ahead and head in and check it, but maintain radio protocol. What do you mean you follow procedure?
This is Patrol
Just say Roger.
2. Roger. One of our radial methods of movement has.
Whatever, man. I don't care. Just get in there and fix it.
That's what I'm trying to do. You make me do this shit. It's the middle of the fucking night. Be cool, man.
Okay.
Then yeah, and I'm driving. I'm driving, by the way.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, we'll go up to
the garage on Tower 2.
The garage on 2, and pull in.
Okay. It looks like there's about 5 levels to the parking garage underneath the building. But you see an elevator bay on every level.
Cool. Is there like a marked place to park, or is it just a bunch of
they've
open
got
spots?
they've got spots marked for security on the first level.
Okay, so I'll go over there and park. I put on the vest and like the nondescript ball cap that those guys had on.
Okay.
And we'll go to the elevator.
Okay.
Are there any other guards where we are?
Not that you see, no.
Okay, then we'll just walk in like we own the place and go to the elevator. Come on, play it cool.
When I go in the elevator, I look for cameras, and if I see any, I'm going to spray paint them with my can of spray paint that's in my bag.
Okay. You do see
Basically,
cameras.
Yeah, I tag them basically.
You're
Black
just like,
spray paint.
Okay.
Yep.
You get to the elevator.
Did she tell us the floor they were on? She just told us the tower.
Well, she told us what company.
It's
Maybe they
all
have an
one.
office
It's
right-
they own the whole
Yes.
building.
Let's try the top floor. That's where the helicopter was. Sorry, chopter. I like that
Yeah.
word.
Yeah. We hit the button that has the H on it, the H next to it for helipad.
It really does say H for helipad.
I just hit
It
the button.
asks you for an access code.
I check the vest. Is there
Are there key cards?
on a little pull string?
There is a key card.
Yes! I do the thing with the key card. Whoop, whoop.
Yep, it's an NFC card, and you boop, and the elevator doors, vroom, and it
Going so well.
I know.
Gnarly, we're really good at this.
We really should do this like full time.
I bet
Maybe-
it's always this.
Yeah.
So you come out onto the roof and hear the low thrum of the air conditioning vents, the fans that vent out the hot air, like blowing into the air. You see the chopper sitting on the pad. It appears to be unoccupied currently.
Okay. Are there any like blood splatters leading, like a trail leading away from the helicopter of like because they had people. Maybe they beat.
Give
them
me
up
an
and
investigation or perception check.
I can roll perception.
Sure.
I have hunting. Does that help at all?
No.
My perception was a 5.
I rolled a 19, so with my perception of -2, that's a 17.
No blood stains, but it looks like something got scraped across the roof recently toward the freight elevator on the other side of the central stanchions.
All right, go over to the freight elevator. Does it have a display showing what floor it's on by any chance?
Yes, it does. It's currently on
What
6.
floor is it on?
It's on 16.
I think they went this way. So let's take the normal elevator down because they're going to be watching this one.
Yeah. So we'll take the normal
wait a minute.
elevator. What?
I'm going to check the helicopter. Are the keys still in the helicopter? Gnarly knows nothing about helicopters.
No.
Okay, they took the keys with... I check above the visor.
No, there's no keys.
Okay. Is there any stuff in there?
There's 2 aviator kit bags.
I grab them.
Okay.
I give one to Mix. Free stuff. I mean, come in handy. Oh, it comes with these cool sunglasses. They're aviators.
Oh. Okay, so here's what we do. We're going to put them on now. And when we get out of the elevator, take them off dramatically.
Yes.
Shit's going down.
This is just like in the vids.
Okay,
We're
wait, though.
good at this.
Wait,
oh, yeah.
though.
Yeah.
Do you still have any grenades?
No. You told me I wasn't allowed to carry grenades anymore after
And
what
you-
happened.
You rarely listen to me.
Yeah,
But
I
no-
know, but look, your eyebrows grew back. So you should probably stop harping on me about that.
Right, which is why I'm saying, do you have grenades? But you don't.
No, I did not bring any grenades.
Okay, never mind.
We probably could have gotten some from that St. Nicholas, her cash.
Yeah, that's fine. It's fine.
All right,
fine.
dramatic sunglasses.
Yes.
Yeah, and
Go down
yeah,
to
right.
16.
Well,
Let's go down
hopefully
to 16.
nobody's looking at the elevator to see it. Honestly, I'd
Yeah.
rather just kind of get in. Okay,
Yeah, let's go down to 16.
But you're taking the regular elevator down to
Yes.
16.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. The elevator opens into a lobby, an upper lobby area. You don't see anybody currently.
Okay.
Okay, so-
the maintenance elevator is over that way. So why don't we just go that way?
Before we do that, is there...
Oh, you're right.
Shit's
I
going
take
down.
my glasses off dramatically.
Is there like a...
There's an empty reception desk that you can see.
So at the reception desk, is there a computer for, like... Is there a listing for what rooms or offices or a map of the floor, or is there just a computer I'd have to try to
no
track
maps of the
into?
floor, but there is a directory.
Okay. What would I have to try to like pull up any kind of cameras on the floor?
You'd have to look for the security system. Do you have any of those skills?
I have the related computer skills, but I don't have like the hacking cyberware.
Okay, but with the skills, you can use other stuff to
Yeah.
basically clone it. Yeah, give me a software check.
Very weird for the record, by the way, not to be rolling dice after hearing those words.
I'm really excited for this to go badly, because if it goes badly, it will only be more exciting for the stream. 17.
We'll stop rolling so well.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, really, it stopped rolling so well.
Figure that was a bad roll.
You do have read access to a bunch of the cameras.
Yeah.
No write access. What are you looking for?
Well, I want to see if I can flip through any security feeds to see where a group of people and a hostage might be.
You do manage because the interface for the security camera footage does come with basically a wireframe of the layout of the towers. You do see on the back side of this floor, there is a blind spot. There's a whole corner of this building that's not under the current camera coverage.
Let's go there.
Okay. I'll head that way.
Yeah, let's go.
So you pull out your little key cards and boop into the double glass doors that let you into that section. As you head that direction, you hear voices. Kinda.
So we're heading down like the main hallway
Yep.
of this floor.
Mm-hmm. You hear
Let's
voices in
eavesdrop.
the distance.
Are any of the offices lining the hall open, or are they all locked down?
They're all closed, and so as you come in, there's like an open office area with like a bunch of cubicles, like those half height cubicles, and then some other stuff. And then as you get further back, there is a hallway that leads back, and you see a sign that says "Security and Internal Investigations."
I'm security. I'm allowed to go there. So
I'm
can
going-
we get
I was gonna say let's sneak up to the door and listen.
exactly? Yeah. Can we get to the door and
Yeah, give me a perception check.
oh,
12.
It's hard to make out, but it sounds like they're talking. You hear two voices, and you think they're talking about the hockey game from 3 nights ago.
is there any little windows in the door?
Nope.
Okay, is this where we go in and take our sunglasses off dramatically?
Well, we either need to go in there guns blazing and start a fight, or try to trick them into coming out. And I don't know.
We could make a noise and see if they come out to investigate. But they'd probably just look at cameras. But wait, there's no cameras here.
Yeah, this is well, they could look at the other cameras though. The building cameras don't look in, but they may have cameras that look out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So is the around these doors, are there some of those little cubicles that we could hide in?
Yeah.
Okay. Are there any office plants, like potted office plants?
Yes. Yes, there
Okay.
are.
So here's my
there is multiple phyci.
Okay, here's my idea. Gnarly.
Yeah.
I hide in this cubicle, you hide in that cubicle, so we're on either side of the door.
Okay.
You pick up that plant and chuck it against the wall over there and see if they come out. And if they do, we can jump.
We take them out. Okay.
Yeah.
Before or after we take off our glasses dramatically?
No more glasses. That's done. We got to focus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is serious.
Right. All right.
Real serious, not taking off sunglasses serious.
Okay, I have a plant now.
Okay. I'm hiding. I got my gun. Let's see what happens.
Guns are really loud, you know.
Yes.
Just saying.
Let's go.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. I throw the plant and then duck.
Okay, where do you throw the plant? Are you like throwing it in the center of the floor, at a window, toward the doors? Like where are you hucking it?
Like towards their door, like against a wall near where their door is.
Okay, and then you both are hiding in cubicles.
Yes, right outside, kind of right around the corner.
Okay, go ahead and
It's
give
like
me
it's like the Doctor Who meme.
Go ahead and give me stealth checks.
15.
Caleb? So, I'd like to point out that this is one of my good skills. So, of course, I would roll a nat 1.
Ah. Well, you did just throw the plant.
I did just throw the plant, and I think what happened is I probably clipped the partition of the cubicle that I'm in and knock it over. So when I go back to kind of hunker down, the wall just kind of falls open.
Like an office space.
Yes.
Okay, so as that happens, you see two guys come out. They're wearing like nano silk BDUs with vest armor. They have pistols on their hips, and they look at you and are like, "Who the hell are you?"
Did the door swing closed?
Behind them?
Yes.
Yes.
I want to jump out and try the same thing I did before with the shotgun to the back of their neck.
Okay, give me an intimidation check.
It's either a 20 or a 1. It can be neither.
This is a 20.
Jesus, Caleb.
Mix is so much better at this than Zed ever was.
Zed's never had a shotgun, to be fair.
Zed's never tried it with a shotgun.
Yeah.
That's true.
Zed's out. Mix is in. Let's go. New game.
New game, who did?
All right. So you rack the shotgun and are like, what catchphrase do you use? What does Mix say?
Prepare to get stuffed, turkeys.
They both put their hands up.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're not.
And their hands are on the backs of their heads. You rolled for it, so I'll grant it.
Yeah, so you said they were wearing vests over
Nano silk BBDUs.
Yeah. Gear on their vests like before?
Yeah, they both have radios, little zippy badge thingies. They are each carrying a pistol, looks to be a 9mm, and a nightstick.
I'm not going to give them the option, and I'm just going to conk them both unconscious.
Okay, roll to hit. So roll to hit the first one.
Of course I didn't put that there. So that would be combat proficiency. That'd be... Oh, I forget. I get that, too. Hang on.
C.
More dice. Oh, fuck. Okay, that's a 35.
Yeah, you connect with the first one's face. Roll
I almost
damage.
maxed out. So
He's not
unarmed.
wearing a helmet.
I'm not attempting to kill him. This is straight knockout.
Okay, so you're trying to do non-lethal.
And I max on that, so that's 13 damage.
Make his determination save, and he rolled a 14. So he's not quite unconscious, but he's definitely seeing stars. Stunned. Minus 13, non-lethal. Okay. And at that point, I'm actually going to now have you roll initiative.
Okay.
Because now the combat shall commence. Because, well, now they're actually going to fight back.
That's fair.
7.
21. All right, Gnarly. So you've got one guy who's still kind of like right in front of you, and then another dude right next to him. So go ahead and go.
I'm gonna finish off the dude I'm working on.
Roll to hit.
Jeez. You are so hired, new dice.
He rolled a 1 to dodge with his penalties. So, and actually it was a 1 on the die plus the penalties. So basically, as he's kind of like this, he kind of leans into your fist. So roll me some damage.
12.
Yeah, he's unconscious.
This poor guy.
He's not gonna wake up for a week or so.
Yeah, he's unconscious. Okay, so that was Gnarly's turn. So the other guy, on the other hand, is not unconscious, and he is drawing his pistol and attempted to take 2 shots at you, Gnarly.
Okay.
What do you got?
Okay, so I have, believe it or not, we've been playing this game for what, almost a year and a half, 2 years now. I've never actually been shot at. I've been set on fire, but I don't think I've ever been shot at. What did I roll for defense?
Same thing.
20 plus agility?
Yep.
Okay. Non-natural 20.
Okay, he tags you 1 time.
Ooh.
Hitting you in the 2, 3, 4, left arm for 11 points of damage.
My armor manages to turn that away with a little to spare.
And as he finishes that shot, because he kind of like like single-handed 2 shots, he's like, shots fired, we have intruders on 16. Mix, your turn.
So I'm behind him. He's got one hand on the radio, one hand point. So whatever arm he's shooting with.
Mm-hmm.
Shotgun, point blank, back of the shoulder.
Ow. Roll to hit. Wow, that was another natural 1 for defense. Metal dice?
Well, that's great. That's great, because I rolled a 2, which is more than a 1. Which
Plus your combat proficiency, yes.
3, so I got a 5.
Even with his bonus, it would have been a 2. So, yes, you hit. Roll damage.
And I've got slugs in my shotgun.
Oh, that's more damage.
It's going to hurt.
3d12, I think.
Yep.
Where's my d12? The best of all the dice. I can't find it.
At least according to Michael from the RPG Academy.
Coming soon to Kickstarter.
I'd like to point out that in 2024, a Catacon 12, Michael's just going to explode.
Yeah. 15.
Ow. You almost blow his arm off.
That was the intent.
Okay.
Wait a second.
Wait. Sorry, he's wearing nano silk. Oh, no. Never mind. They're just wearing regular BDUs. I'm looking at the stat lines right now. Yeah, you almost blow his arm off.
Okay. Tell me if I can do this. I have the talent Small Arms Master. Once per encounter, an additional attack.
Yeah?
I want to do that.
Okay. You guys get in combat so infrequently on Chaos Inc.
I'm so excited. I get to shoot someone. 13.
He's at a penalty. Oh, wow. No. Yeah, you hit.
Okay.
He rolled a 3 on the die, and because he's taken 15 damage to the arm, he's at a -3 penalty, which makes his effective score 0.
18 damage.
Yeah, you blow his arm off. No arm. Right arm destroyed. Because between those two shots, you did 18 and 15, which is 33 points of damage, which is 8 more than he has hit points in that arm.
Yes.
For those that are wanting to know how the mechanics work. I'm going to go back to Gnarly just for the round for fun. So you watch Mix blow his arm off.
Disarmed him.
Yes. With 2 shotgun blasts of slugs to the arm.
Since he hasn't had time to fall yet, Gnarly reaches down to where she had set it down earlier and pulls out this aluminum baseball bat, which has black spray painted on it, Daddy.
Okay.
And she just smashes it into him.
Face?
I'm just going to hit him. I don't care.
Roll to hit. He's at a -5 penalty, so a 6 minus 5 is a 1.
33?
Yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
That's 15 points of damage.
Where do you hit him? Roll a d12 for location.
That's in the 3.
So right in the chest. You thunk him in the arm with the baseball bat, and he falls over from the force.
I was actually aiming for the same arm that just got blown off, but since it was gone, damage transfers to center torso.
There you go.
Like in BattleTech, yeah.
What are you doing now? One
Did
guy's
he fall
unconscious.
down?
Oh, yeah, he's fallen down, and he's screaming.
Oh,
in
I hit
pain.
him again until he stopped screaming. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I hit him till he stopped screaming.
Roll to hit.
I grabbed the radio.
Okay.
Probably a good idea. Probably smarter than mine.
You hear somebody. 34. What's the status update? 34. Send status update.
Weapons malfunction. Weapons malfunction. This was.
Why did you say intruder?
What?
A fucking plant fell off this desk, and my partner got jumpy, and then my gun went off accidentally.
Give me a deceit check. Kaylee, what'd you get for a fucking attack roll?
29. And if I hit, which I presume I did 10 points of damage to his 3 again.
Well, no, in this case, you're trying to hit him until he falls asleep. I mean, you'd have to hit the armor for a while.
Okay.
You clonk him
head,
once
then.
in the head, and he falls unconscious. He's now bleeding out.
I got a 14 deceit.
Why does your voice sound weird? Hey, we're sending somebody up right now.
Can I, he has a loss of a limb. Where did you blow his arm off? Can I tourniquet? Is there enough arm to tourniquet it?
Yes.
I will
Barely.
tourniquet it to me. I basically I use my trauma kit to make sure he doesn't die.
Okay, so you throw a cat on the upper part of his bicep, marking his head with a T. And
A yellow card him too, by the way.
okay. What are you doing now?
We should try and get in there.
Yeah, we gotta hurry. They're on their way.
Grab his zippy card.
Yeah, we grab radios and zippy cards, and go.
Okay. So you zippy card in, and you see basically off to your left there's an office. Off to your right there's like a cage area with like some storage. Inside of there you see a pile of gear, but you also see a rover. Where's the rover at?
Oh, wait a minute. So these radios that these guys had, are they like the classic radios I would picture where you have to hold the button down to talk?
Yes.
Okay, so as we're running in, I've got like some tape in my bag. I want to push the talk button down and tape it down so it stays on and the line is open.
Okay.
And then like drop it on a desk that has a radio on it and hit the button on the radio. So
you're trying to create a feedback.
Yes.
Okay, got you. All right, so you start. Wee!
Just say play some classic music.
Inside of the
Never gonna give you up.
I got up again.
Uh,
Never gonna-
as you look at the cage, you see a small rover that's about 3'8", right? But it looks like a caricature of one of Santa's elves. It's wearing dual bandoliers of oversized, and by oversized I mean the bulbs are like this big, Christmas bulbs that are not lit up. It has pointed green shoes on its feet, and its domed head is adorned with a floppy red hat with a green ball at the end. You also see the door to another room that says holding.
And the rover is just
In the
out
cage.
the open.
No, it's in
a
like
cage.
this. It's like in this like equipment cage.
Is that? I feel like we're running and like we cartoon screech to a halt. Is that?
Did say Freddie did say that she had an elf to help her.
Hello, Mr. Elf. Hello.
I don't think it's on. See, all the lights are turned off. I go to the holding door and keycard it open.
You see two people behind the door, who are basically handcuffed to benches. One of them is a mousy-looking dude, looks to be about 5'8", like chestnutty brown hair, bad complexion, like a lot of acne, very fair skin. You can see he has a rover rig port on the back of his neck. The other one is looks to be Southwest Asian. He's got a whole bunch of cyberware on him, pieces of his head. You can see that he's got a tech head installed, cyber eyes, hands.
Are there any other guards?
No.
Cool.
The one with the tech head looks at you, he goes, "Did Nikki send you?
Yeah.
How
Yes.
is she alive?"
Yes.
Yes.
Broken leg, concussion, but alive.
Let's get you out of here.
She sent us to help.
So he kind of motions to the cuffs that got the cuff to the bench.
Yeah. Pull my knife out and cut them free.
No. These are steel cuffs.
Are they maglock cuffs or key cuffs?
Maglock.
Then swipe cardy thing on.
Okay. I click
See if it
open.
works.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, that was easy.
Technology is wonderful.
We're so good at this.
I know. Let's not play it cool though.
He goes, "You guys got an exit strategy?"
Roof,
There's
chopper.
helicopters on the roof that we didn't explode.
He goes, "Does one of you..." So the mousy looking guy is speaking in a British accent. He's like, "Do one of you know how to fly?"
No.
No.
We were kind of hoping you guys did.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we can go down to the basement, get in a truck that doesn't have a flat tire, and drive away.
All right. Okay. So you see the Southwest Asian guy. He walks over, and you see him at the cage, and he does some stuff with his glow, and it pops open, and you see him reach in and grab some of the equipment that obviously was his. He throws back on a vest, grabs a suppressed pistol, some mags. He's like, "Okay, I can fly. That's fine. Where are we going?"
We've got a safe house about 3/4 of a mile from here. So if we can get to the ground level, we can take you there.
You want me to fly a helicopter 3/4 of a mile, and you don't think they're gonna notice?
Well, we ditch it somewhere not at our place, and then we walk there on foot. But we get off this tower with the helicopter. Because then you could probably just set it to fly on its own somewhere once it drops us off and crash into something.
Or what if you two fly out of the city and give us coordinates, and then we can bring
Yeah, we could bring Nikki there.
Nikki to you. She's safe for now.
The British guy goes, "That sounds right." He goes, "You," and he points at Gnarly. He's like, "You look strong."
Yeah.
He goes, "Do me a favor." He picks up the ROV rig, the the briefcase piece, kind of straps
Yep.
it to his side, and he goes, "You mind carrying me?"
No, I carried Nikki earlier.
Good.
She
Pick
doesn't
me up.
Weigh, she doesn't weigh
As
anything.
you
Okay.
as you pick him up, he plugs it into the back of his head, and you see the elf. He kind of goes limp, and the elf comes up. He goes, and starts walking forward.
This is the best.
All right. Let's take them to the roof. Once they're in the helicopter, we'll go downstairs
So
and take the vehicle.
you head upstairs. You're actually ahead of the time frame. You think you hear them, like, as you kind of take the stairs up to the roof, you hear the doors behind you onto the floor opening where they're starting to search. And as you kind of go up that thingy, you see the elf take 2 of the green bulbs off of the bandolier and goes clink, clink. As he does that, they light up, and he hurls them into the floor behind you, and they spew like a greenish white gas. He's like, "All right. Off you pop."
Those are cool. Mix says I can't have grenades anymore after the eyebrows.
I'm actually all for grenades now.
Oh,
He's like,
cool.
"Let's go.
We gotta get
Off you
some of
pop."
those. Oh, we're moving. We're
All
just
right.
having a conversation as we
Oh,
go.
so wait. So they're going up and we're going down.
No, you're all both going up. He's going to drop you off somewhere.
Oh, gotcha.
Because
Okay.
I'm carrying him while he's
That-
unconscious.
So
We're going up.
you get to the chopper and you see the other person come in and pulls out his glow, starts doing stuff, like whacks the dashboard twice, and it. He's like, "Time to go."
Fonzie?
Get in and strap in his buddy.
You strap in the body of the rover pilot, and you see the rover pull off 2 of the red bulbs. Goes, "All right, take off now." As you take off, he pulls the pins on the red bulbs. They light up, and he hurls them onto the roof, where they immediately light onto fire and begin melting through the roof.
Those are really cool. I know what I want
Okay,
for
you
Christmas.
can't have those.
He's
But-
like, "They're very
Grenades.
festive, very festive."
I mean, I'm honestly quite. The firelight is quite wonderful.
Look, it's wonderful.
Delightful.
So, you fly about half a mile north, and he sees where the park is next to the transit center, and you see the rover pilot pull 2 of the blue bulbs off of their thing, and he's like, "All right," and he hurls them down, and so they send out a small EMP shockwave with like a smoke, like a white smoke. He's like, "That should cover your entrance." He hands you the one flying, sends your glows an address and says, "Give that to Nikki and bring her to
will do.
us."
Will do.
All right. Well, it's lovely, chaps. Thanks for the help.
Oh, thank you. It was fun. We'll get your friend to you.
Right out.
Yay.
And then he kind of sets down in the middle of the white smoke, lets you out, and then takes off and zooms away.
We run away.
Yeah.
So you get back to your apartment because now it's about 4:45 in the morning, so the streets are pretty empty. You get there, and Freddy is playing Uno with Nikki. You see the ashtray in front of him. It looks like Freddy smoked about a pack of cigarettes in the last hour and a half.
Cool.
Should we tell him that
He's
all
like,
reverses
"We
are
set
out of
out
that
for
guy?"
drinks, dude," and he holds up a 6-pack. He's like, "I had it drone dashed. You want one?"
Cool. In a minute, Nikki, we got your friends free. We got an address for you.
Okay. I appreciate it very much. And she transfers you actually 10,000 each.
Merry fucking Christmas.
She's like, "So, yeah, have a drink. We can leave in the morning. I imagine you're tired."
Yeah,
Kind of hopped up on adrenaline right now.
a little bit. The alcohol
Freddy goes, "Here, take one of these. Or
Okay.
drink this. Or both."
Or both. I mean, as long as there's no chance they followed us, can we check to make sure?
You look like you got away clean.
Gnarly's actually not going to drink. She's going to watch the door while people party and sleep.
Eventually, Gnarly starts to do the head bob. But yeah, I mean, a couple hours later, you're not getting anything. So
yeah,
Nikki passes out again about 6 a.m. Freddie passes out on your other futon.
Gnarly passes out sitting against the front door. She's got like her baseball bat like cuddled up
while you're sitting there before you fall asleep, when you come back in, Lewis brings you a greasy white paper bag filled with carnitas.
Oh, you're my favorite person, Lewis.
Can I Venmo you like 3? Can I get 3 souls?
Why?
For the food.
That was for the information. See, we're runners now, and everything's business.
All right.
But you can say you know us.
But I already did know you.
But now you can say it, because we're getting a rep.
Okay.
And I wolf down the carnitas like.
Okay.
I don't taste them; they get inhaled.
Mix goes over to the futon that Freddy crashed on and bodily shoves him off and then sleeps on the futon.
I picture you take the blanket and yank it up, sending him like tumbling, and then
Freddy kind of wakes up for a second, like snakes over for a pillow, and then like one of the, like the throw pillows, and then just like lays on the floor.
That checks.
So you all go to sleep. The next day, you take Nikki to meet them. The elf gives you a bag of goodies to include 3 of the bandolier sets of bulbs and a large candy cane looking staff.
I take the staff.
She goes, hooked end, Nemp staff. Point end, shock staff.
Cool.
Very cool.
The rover explains to you the red bulbs are nanothermite, the green bulbs are CS gas, and the blue bulbs are a combination small Nemp explosion with a smoke grenade.
Mix? Christmas came early this year.
Did.
So the other guy who later the hacker introduces himself as Sadiq, he's like, it gets earlier and earlier every year. They already got the eggnog out in September.
I don't know if you.
He's like, but look who I hang out with.
Well, yeah. Are you guys doing anything for Thanksgiving?
No.
We've got like a Friendsgiving at the bar we hang out. We could invite you guys if you want to come.
Sure. What can we bring?
They have food and out. Bring desserts.
Yeah.
Deal. So the next day after that, you all go to the Friendsgiving. A good time is had by all. Everyone brings desserts and foods and tacos. You find out over the course of the day, not from her, but from one of the other girls, that she's actually flirting with both of you.
Good.
Righteous.
And you have a happy Thanksgiving after all.
At some point during Friendsgiving, Mix wants to ask Saint Nick if she's hiring.
She's like, we don't really do this as a job. It's more of a calling.
I mean, we're picking up the phone and answering.
Okay. She's like, let's talk more.
Yeah, I mean, Gnarly and I don't have a lot to do, so I like doing this kind of work.
It's like a purpose.
That's why we do it.
Yeah. Yeah, give us a jingle.
She's like, we're going to definitely have to get you some new matching outfits.
Mix, I got that one. You really
You gotta.
it.
She points at her Santa-esque thing, and she's like, you gotta meet the aesthetic.
I look good in green. I like pointy shoes.
Can the green be made of leather?
I mean, you can make it out of whatever.
Okay, I can work with that.
So, and that's where our table will end for tonight, with a happy Thanksgiving and an early Christmas.
At the bottom.
I think we need to keep Mix and Gnarly around. I think we need to have those in our back pocket for another day.
I'm sure we will. That character is currently saved on my iPad.
That was ridiculously fun.
That was fun.
I think Caleb had a good time with that. That's our short episode for tonight. So that's a preview. Saint Nikki will be back for Merry Heistmas. She's been here for the last couple Merry Heistmas. She's one of the favorite characters I've written. Her, Colin Basildon, the Rover Elf, and Sadiq, their Middle Eastern hacker, are that crew. If you would like to see the adventures and actually wear Saint Nikki, the origins of Saint Nikki, you can download Merry Heistmas from DriveThruRPG. It's there right now. Just search for Identico. It'll bring up all the stuff that's published there. And you can download Merry Heistmas 1 and Merry Heistmas 2 Festival of Fights. Okay?
When will Merry Heistmas 3 be available?
Hopefully before the end of the year. We're working on editing. I'm finishing it up. So,
cool.
We skipped to last year. We're going to come back this year. I love the Merry Heistmas series because it's fun. It's one of our kind of our little traditions for Identico. So, thank you all for joining us tonight. Kaylee, where can the folks find you on the internet?
Well, since Twitter's a dumpster fire that I'm watching burn slowly to the ground with a bit of glee, you can actually find me over on Mastodon at AnimeGirl, ANIMEIGRRL at dice.camp. Seems to be where a lot of the gamer folk have been dropping off. You can also find me at redemptionpodcast.com, where we are in our 8th season. Just had a momentous fulcrum shift happen in our previous episode, and we'll see how people deal with that next Monday. And finally, you can find me this upcoming Saturday over on the Rourk and Rasp Twitch channel, where we are playing a game I can't remember the name of because I am a horrible human being. But I will... Oh, it's called 1,000 Arrows with Brendan Taylor.
Go. And Caleb, where can they find you?
You can find me on the socials at the Caleb G. You can hear me here. You can hear me on Chaos Inc. You can hear me on the RPG Academy from time to time. You can read me on the RPG Academy because I've been writing some game reviews recently. I think that's it. I am. Look,
hey,
Kaylee.
don't you have that cool charity where you give away things like this cool lightsaber?
Yes. So my charity work is point5past.org on the socials. P5past. We are looking to gear up for next year. That saber Kaylee is showing off is courtesy of Deluxe Sabers, deluxesabers.com. They were our charity game sponsor earlier this year. Very cool folks. I believe they're running a Black Friday sale right now, 20% off. Yeah, we're going to gear up for next year to do some audio dramas, some podcast stuff, some more game stuff, hopefully some live charity streams a couple times throughout the year. And we will most likely be having a big to-do at Acadecon 2023.
Nice. I'm Alex the Humanoid everywhere. I haven't decided where I'm going after this. Right now, I personally am enjoying the dumpster fire that is Twitter because it's just so much fun to be on there and watch everything go freaking sideways. I've just been living for it. It's amazing to me. I will be there until it inevitably crashes and burns or turns into something, God knows what. But for now, you can find me there. You can find me all the places at Alex the Humanoid. Go to playidentico.com. You can join our Discord servers where you can interact with everybody here directly and keep up to date on what's going on there. thank you everyone for joining us tonight. I hope everyone has a great Thanksgiving, whether it's with your blood family or your found family. You know, spend time, and I tend not to think of where Thanksgiving came from, but really where I think we've tried to turn it into, which is a place to be thankful for the good things in our lives. And I think that when things are crappy, like what happened last weekend and all the things that are going on in our world, it is occasionally good to take a step back and be thankful for the things that are good, like good friends and good games and the opportunity to do these things. So yeah, I hope everybody has a great one. We'll be back tomorrow for Identico After Dark. God, there's all kinds of stuff that's happened since last week. It's amazing. At 7 p.m. Pacific. Again, if you're on the YouTubes, go ahead and give us a like and a follow and all that fun stuff. We love you, everybody. And on behalf of myself and Mallo, stay weird. Have a good night, everybody. Bye.
Stay safe, everybody. Good night.